many producers and wineries told us, thank you, because we already made some business, which is the real goal.
That's the most important thing, right? That they can make the connection and hopefully to share business ideas, but also to build business for them.
Like everything.
Welcome to another episode of On the Road Edition, hosted by Stevie Kim. Each week, Stevie travels to incredible wine destinations, interviewing some of the Italian wine scene's most interesting personalities, talking about wines, the foods, as well as the incredible travel destinations.
Welcome to Italian Wine Podcast. This is a very special edition. My name is Stevie Kim. As you can see from the backdrop, yes, and the horn, this is Chicago. Vinitaly USA, first edition in Chicago. And I'm here with the president of Italian Trade Agency, Matteo Zoppas. Ciao, Matteo.
Buongiorno, Stevie. Grazie.
So, Matteo, we've met for the first time. We did this. This is a deja vu. We did this in Provine about a year and a half ago when you had just started as the president of ICE. So how has your life changed since then?
Well, as I not seeing my family.
You don't see your family anymore.
Almost at all, but I am trying to give to this job the maximum effort, and my life has changed because I'm always traveling, much more compared like before. But also I'm getting to know different realities, 360 degrees, the made in Italy products and categories. And let's say it's an enthusiastic path and journey that I'm doing. That it's building up pretty much my knowledge, I would say.
So of course, there's the highs and lows, the challenges and opportunities. As the president
and
of
also the
ICE,
winning and the losing.
Yeah, sometimes it's tough, right? You can't win all your battles. And you are dealing with all the entire spectrum of industries. But of course, what I'm interested is just wine. I only want to talk about wine, always. So, of course, Italian Trade Agency has been an unwavering partner for Vinitaly, Vinitaly International Academy, and today, of course, in Vinitaly USA in Chicago, they have been involved in doing a little mini Vinitaly, if you will, as a sampling of Vinitaly in Verona. So they've been involved in inviting all the different buyers and wine personalities. And here we organized a mini wine business forum of 3 panels. Tell us a little bit about that.
Even more than that, I would like to tell you why we did this, which is the important
so tell
thing.
us why we did this.
We contribute, we co-organize this Vinitaly USA in Chicago because we wanted to fulfill lack of space that was evident in the United States market of there was not a real wine show. So with Verona Fiera and Vinitaly, we spoke with the Camera di Commercio in the Chamber of Commerce in Chicago. They had a little boutique of show about wines, and we decided to take this format and to grow it, to make it international, to make it first national but also international. And to do this, what you need to have is to have good producers and good operators and buyers that comes. And most of all, the success of a show, you have it when the producer really are selling and doing business either at the show, either with the relation that build up and the tokens that build up during the show. And our challenge was to build up in a short time a really important show. We took the risk, we took the challenge, and today, which is the second day of the show, let me say that I'm very happy, and I feel that the target has been reached. So it's like mission accomplished. More even someone is saying here, not me, but someone on producers and on producer side and also on buyer side, the comment is even more than the expectation, which is a very important sign. And again, to do this, we started to put together good producer, good operators and buyers. And we created a brand of the Vinitaly USA. To do this, we wanted to have also something responding to the real question of the people, either producer and buyers, on the future of the Italian wine in the United States. So we took the most influencing people in the country, which is Stevie Kim, of course, to moderate this panel, to help us build up the panel. Of course, your authoritativeness, together with the Navy President Roberto Biasen, also authoritativeness, was certifying the importance of the conduction of the panel. But more of all, we had very important people on the panel. We had Matteo Lunelli, we had Lamberto Frescobaldi, we had also Alessio Planeta, and also Massimo Tuzzi from Franciacorta. And let's say, listening also the other side, the important and distributor side, some of the most important people. One for everyone is Bill Terlato from the Terlato Wine Group, talking about what are the expectations for the next year. Is something that the people wanted to know and to understand, to address their industrial choices as well, and strategies for their company in the next future toward the United States market. If I have to take a sum right now of what we did, which is important, first of all, many producers and wineyards told us thank you, because we already made some business, which is the real goal.
That's the most important thing, right? That they can make the connection and hopefully to share business ideas, but also to build business for them.
Like everything, if you are building up an instrument to give to people, you know if this instrument is good, if they're going to continue to use it. So this is the first real year of Vinitaly USA, and I'm confident that after this first year, and with the reaction, the comments, and the feelings that the people are having about what's happened yesterday and today, I think that for the importance of people that were present and the results that they are saying that they got, I'm pretty sure that next year could be, I never say will be, but could be, I'm confident could be even much more important edition. I think that the people will talk about this and make some contamination on their category within those people. And more of all, there was an important institutional presence, which doesn't mean only the appearance, but there was a content, because there are two important sides for sure that were present here. One was the diplomatic side. We are working with it's called Farnesina, the Maeci, which is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, that was involved through ICE, Istituto Commercio Estero, Italian Trade Commission, in the show. And Diplomazia della Crescita, so the diplomacy to be used to grow the business, the made in Italy business abroad is very important and consistent, and so we had this important representation also by the General Secretary of the Foreign Affairs Ministry, which is the Ambassador Riccardo Guariglia, and also last but not least, we had the strong presence of the Ministry of Agriculture, Francesco Lollobrigida, that came to testify that this show is important for all the producers. We had Confagricoltura, we had Ettore Prandini of Coldiretti, we had Filiera Italia, we had Michela Pallini, we had, all the representativeness was present.
I feel like this is a deja vu of the inauguration, when you have to thank all of the stakeholders. But I make fun of it, but it is important, right?
You make a fun of it, and I understand, because you always, if you have to repeat any time all the greetings, but think on the opposite side. If you don't have to say thank you to anybody, means that nobody's here. Nobody's recognizing the importance of the event. So the event was important. The winners were recognized. The people was happy. We are happy if the business is developed. As the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who gave the guidelines, said, we have a goal. We have to grow up 625 billions of made in Italy export in the year, and as you know, 64 is about agroalimentare, so 7.8 between more or less 8 is about wine, and more or less 2, a little bit more than 2 is about the wine, Italian wine in United States. So I think this number tells that there is a lot of room to grow, and the instruments that you need to use to help them grow it, because the entrepreneurs are always working day by day, of course, to reach new targets. But we are giving them an instruments to meet a lot of potential clients, importers, distributors. But not only, here there's the 3 tiers. So you have the importer, the distributor, and then the clients. And we are adding also sommeliers, we are adding influencers, we are adding all the key people that can make the difference to this category. So I think we did. Personally, I'm happy for the job we did until now. Let's see if we can continue. We will try to continue pushing very hard. We put it within also the cornice of the Italian cuisine candidation to the immaterial UNESCO heritage.
When is this going to happen?
2025.
2000. So next year.
So yeah, it's like 1 year from now, we should have a response of this. But I mean, if you ask me, I think that this prize is something that the Italian cuisine should have already.
I know. I'm surprised that it wasn't part of the UNESCO heritage already.
Well, you have the French cuisine, I think Moroccan cuisine, and some others.
I think Japanese.
Maybe Japanese.
Yeah.
But I think that Italian cuisine, it deserves it. When I say this, I'm very worried that it doesn't go through. But if it doesn't go through, doesn't mean it doesn't deserve it. I think that some bureaucracy can create some differences. But it's very nice to understand it and open up also my mind. What does it really mean? Immaterial value of the Italian cuisine, which is not what you eat, is not what not recipes in itself, is not the taste is, but the value of the Italian cuisine within the society. So it means the tradition, means the ability and the power of the Italian cuisine to put people together, families, friendship, business. You know that anytime that people in Italy wants to fix some problems, they say, I invite you to have dinner or lunch so we can talk and fix things. So it's a very important value that it has within this world, Italian cuisine.
Yeah, I mean, in wine, we talk about a sense of place, right? And I think that's quite important also with, of course, the Italian cuisine. I think that's a good place to wrap this up. Is there anything else you'd like to say? I feel like sometimes your job is incredibly challenging because you're like a director, a movie director, and you have to coordinate all of the different stakeholders, both institutionally, politically, from the commercial side, and of course, the professionals.
Well, I thank you, but I think you're giving me too much importance.
I think you should go into the movie business. That's what I'm trying to say. No. When you're done.
No, I'm not coordinating. I'm following. I think that we have direction from the government. We are a government agency, so we need to move within the guidelines that we receive from the government, and we have to, let's say, understand how to maximize the results with the instruments that the government is giving to us, putting them together with all the setups and opportunities that the business is giving. So we are trying to agevolate the best things that Italy have business-wise, which is the entrepreneurs. So the entrepreneurs all the entrepreneurs has their own characters. They know how to express themselves. And our job is to help them to bring abroad what they're doing. It's an easy job in a certain way because compared to other countries, our entrepreneurs know how to do things better than others. I don't want other countries to be against this word, but of course I'm proud of what Italian entrepreneurs how to do, the inventiveness, you say, their capability to innovate, and really to put an identity on what they're doing. I'm not doing this alone. I'm just trying to understand with the people of the Italian Trade Commission what are the best solution we can utilize, but the results are not done by myself. What we have done here has been done from a very important staff of people that they know how to realize things, they know how to get to positive results. So I'm happy that I'm working with very talented people.
One last question. I always say that. Why Chicago? Why are we in Chicago?
As I said before, by chance, I was listening to Federico Bricolo, the president of Vinitaly, and Maurizio Danese, the CEO, talking about this show that was already in Chicago, done by the Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Muzzetta and Mr. Calcinardi. And I said, listen, I have some connection there. Why don't we go together? Because I understand there's a lack of movement of shows, platforms in the United States. And so we came here, we talked with somebody, we defined some strategies. And from there, we started to build up, I call it the brand, but the project. And as I said, to build up the project, we needed to have good producers and good buyers and operators committed to the project. And this was a good starting point because there was already someone committed and convicted to the project. As you know, things are happening because of the people, not because anything else. And the people was motivated, challenged, and everybody were believing on this project. So we just amplified what was already running.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago many times. This is the first time, which is actually beautiful in terms of weather. I don't know if that's a sign. So please watch this space for more. And that's it. I'm signing off. My name's Stevie Kim, and with Matteo Zoppas from Italian Trade Agency. Ciao ragazzi.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of On the Road Edition, hosted by Stevie Kim. Join her again next week for more interesting content on the Italian wine scene. You can also find us at ItalianWinePodcast.com or wherever you get your pods. You can check out our YouTube channel, Mama Jumbo Shrimp, to watch these interviews and the footage captured at each location. Ching ching!